Hi everyone, Brett back again. High altitude scale modeling. Controversy's going to roll in again, and it's going to be brought on by this kid right here. Kitty Hawk's SU-35 Flanker E148 scale. Just released. You've heard the stories, you've seen the videos of what Kitty Hawk does. You either believe it or you don't. I am just going to talk about what's in the box. I have no real opinion, except that the last Kitty Hawk kit I looked at was very detailed. It's got great box art, F-15 down in flames. There was some controversy about how it happened, but if you look, there is one missile missing from that wing rack right there. There's 3 plus that one, 2 plus that one. So it was a missile that took down the F-15. 3 different versions. I'm going to try the eggplant MRP paint and do that one. Okay, maybe 5 versions. And, like the box says, comes with some photo etch. So, after I move this cat out of the way, we're going to take a look what's in the box. I just got this today. First time I'm opening it. Instruction booklet. Looks very nice. Many sprues. So what we're going to do is set this box over here. Set this box over here. Get our little knife out. And we are going to start with the fuselage. The most controversial part of the SU-22. SU-17. Sorry, not SU-22. SU-17. So, fuselage comes in the top, bottom half, 2 pieces, that's it. The detail, as with the SU-17, very crisp, very clean, raised and recessed, nice panels. Kitty Hawk 2017 right there. I'm guessing this is for the rear landing gear bays. Cockpit part, look really good. Here's the bottom. Sorry, again with the cat. Anyway, the detail on the bottom is just as good. Nice lines, nice rivets. Now, this would go together. It's got some sprue points right there. You'll need to, or some where the sprue is attached right there. You'll need to clear off to get this to fit well. But it has normal attachment points, unlike the SU-17. It looks like they cut it off the sprue because you can see some of them there. So you just need to clean those up. But without cleaning those up, I can't tell how well it's going to fit. But very nice plastic. Looking good so far. Alright. Now what I'm looking at is a couple of seamless intakes, tail section, and the nose cone. Look at that, one-piece tails. Detail. Very nice on both sides. One-piece intakes. Looks like we got us a little flash right there on that one, and a little bit right there on that one. And I'm not sure how deep you can be able to see in it, but there are a couple of ejector pin marks right there. May or may not need cleaned up. Your bay door, this one, very good on the inside, nice on the outside. I'm guessing this is either going to be sides of the cockpit or sides of the rear landing, main landing gear bays. Front of the radar, these vents are open, as you can tell. They're going to go right here on the intakes. And we've got a nose cone, which does have a pretty good seam line running right there, right there, right and a half. But it's also got nice detail around it, so you just have to carefully remove this seam line right here, right here. Back to this sprue, and that's some nice little detailed parts. Don't know how many of you have been waiting this for a while, but I have, just to keep my flanker family going. There's a rumor they're going to do SU-34, which of course I'd have to compare to the beautiful Hobby Boss SU-34. These are the wings and the wing surfaces, control surfaces. The control surfaces are in one part. The elevators are in one piece. See the nice detail on those. Riveting paneling details, like I said, they're in one piece. So the detail goes on both sides. This is the wing tip there. And you're going to have to make sure these ejector pin marks are smooth before you put the two halves together. Here's the top of the wing. Bottom of the wing. Again, you'll want to make sure these are all cleared off and smooth. I don't see any sink marks. Just lots of really nice detail. Pretty sure that's rudder detail. Or that's the rudder there. But again, detail. Very good detail. And remember, I'm just looking at the plastic. I have no idea yet how this is going to go together. This is our fourth sprue, if you include the fuselage. This has got lots of small parts in it. Parts for the engines. Compressor blades, afterburner rings, fans. And you've got this, which is going to probably go connect to the canopy. Nozzles. These are the open ones. Not sure if there's two different types of nozzles or not, but You see what we got there. These are parts of the engines. Actually, some really nice detail inside of those. And no ejector pin marks. Looks like a ladder, but I'm not entirely sure. It looks awful small to be a ladder for an SU-35. Very good tiny parts. Bulkheads. Not sure what these are. More sidewall detail, probably for the front landing gear. The FOD cover for the front wheel, all nice and cut out. Control sticks, antennas, hoses. So, there's a tiny, no, actually it's not flash, that's part of it. Whew. Glad I caught that. So far the only flash has been on those intakes. See some of the detail here. On the underside, which I'm guessing goes the canopy in the open position. Fifth sprue of parts. I'm going to cut the seat for a second. Let me cut my bags better. Alright, these are part of the intakes. Those ejector pin marks are going to be covered, and you can see this one's raised and this one's raised a little bit, so you'll need to clean those off. You've got your pylons, your main landing gear, and there is no seam line that I can see on that landing gear. All you need to clean up is 2 ejector pin marks. There's no burring on those. They look very nice. There's no burring on any of these tiny little parts you see here. Landing gear doors. No ejector pin marks on the inside of those. Outside looks very good too. Wheels. The front wheels are solid 1 piece. The rear wheels are 2 piece, and there is no weight on wheels, so you might want to get some aftermarket. And looks like not heads up display, but the computer screens for the cockpit. Looks like the seat. So, some of the delicate antennas. So, there we go. Yes, this is cat number 2, thinking it needs to be in the shot. I'm thinking she doesn't. Alright, we have here 2 sprues in one bag. I'm not sure if they're both weapons. They are matching sprues and they are weapons. So, Kitty Hawk weapons have always been nice. I've shown them in detail on my SU-17 review. Lots and lots of weapons. I like how these here, the fins for the 1 missiles that are under the wings. Very small and tiny parts. Let me remove this creature. So, matching sprues. Great weapons choices. You're going to have a lot of leftover weapons like you do with Kitty Hawk and Hobby Boss. And again. Matching sprues, different variety, much larger missiles. Unfortunately, I do not know that much about Russian weaponry yet. I do have a book coming. But these weapons look really nice, especially those large ones. So, there we go. And we got some clear parts next. Right here. Very nice and clear parts. There is, unfortunately, if you can see it, a center seam down both. It's going to need cleaned up. It's on the outside, so it won't be too difficult. But they look good, they're clear. The frame's got nice edging to it. And then you've got the little lights and everything. And in here we've got decals in a Ziploc bag. So, nice and registered decals. I'm not sure what military they're for, and then the cockpit decals on this one. This one, registry numbers, Russian, Chinese, or North Korean, sorry, or Chinese. I don't know. We'll look at the color callouts when we get there. And then weapons data. Lots of decals for the weapons. Very nice matte color, not thick. These, again, very nice color in registry. Cut right to the decal. Not thick. So, 3 sheets of decals and photo etch that I just dropped in my lap right here. It's covered in plastic. Looks like you got the seat belts, some vents, some more vents, little things. I'm sure Edward and the other ones will come out with some really nice photo etch. And onto the instructions. Very nice color instruction sheet, or color cover. Sprue map, not numbered. And you're going to start with the ejection seat, of course. Go into the cockpit detail. Start adding things to the top of the fuselage. This is still the top of the fuselage. You're building the gear bay doors. It gives you color callouts. Engines. So this one goes into that one, so it's not different. They're connected together. Detail inside the engines. Compressor blades, fan blades. 2 halves going together with the engines in the back. This is the tail part like you see on the SUs. I'm guessing where the drag chute is. Wings, ailerons. Not sure what part that is. You've got the radar dish you can put on it. Nose cone, radar. Doesn't say anything about nose weight. Sail color, paint that. So I'm not sure if that's leaving it open or closed. There's the canopy there. Fuel refueling probe. Here's what I say, that one part goes inside the canopy. Those little detail parts go on it. It's supposed to be air superiority blue. The rudders, other parts of the tails. This looks like you can build it open where the chute comes out. And first stage compressor blades, parts that go on it. Here is the intakes. You have a choice of which one, open or closed. The PE goes right here. And then, one thing I do not like is they put the color callouts right in the middle of the book. So I'm just going to jump right over those. So I'm done with this. Intakes going on. Controls for the doors. What I do like is you don't have to put the landing gear on until after it's painted. There's doing landing gear. Like I said, the landing gear was very nice. Very well detailed, no burring. Gear doors. Weapons pylons. You do have some PE to bend for the weapons pylons. Then you start putting the weapons together. KB 500KR, 500SE, KH29T. Nice big one here has different noses that go on it. More pylons. These look like triple ejector racks for the bombs. Missiles. More missiles. And then the weapons loadout. So, I did not see them calling out any paint because it says C74 for color, but let's see if it says what in here. So, Russian Air Force Red 5. In that what's commonly being called eggplant color. It's still saying C61, C131. I'm not sure if that's guns or not. Inside is red for the doors. I'm going to probably do this one just because I've never done one that color. And there's your typical blue. Let's get the fuel probe open. And then here is another different blue scheme. This one's more square, more solid lines to it. And that's Russian 902. This is Chinese Air Force One. Another nice blue scheme, Chinese. And here we've got another Chinese one. This one is in the eggplant color. And this side is another Chinese one. This is the Kangzhou Flight Test and Training Center one. It's also an eggplant with white blue underneath. And then we've got the weapons colors, decals, more weapons and pylon colors and decals. But again, I haven't seen any, throughout this whole book, any specific manufacturer color callouts. See if I'm missing something. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Quite a few stencils going on there. but I do not see any color callouts. So, there you have it. Let the controversy begin. Remember, I just looked at the plastic. I haven't built it. I don't have a problem with Kitty Hawk kits. I don't have a problem with any manufacturer's kits, really. I'm just a modeler who likes to build. No matter hard or easy, I'll finish it. I think out of all of I built, I've only got one that I haven't finished on purpose. So, here you go. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you'll go out and buy some and give it a shot yourself. I'd like to see some nice build threads up there. Okay. Remember to watch the live show every Friday. And don't be a kit collector. Be a kit builder. Go start or finish a build today. This one would be a nice one to start on. Get her done. Let me zoom right into that glorious picture. Took a lot of courage to show an F-15 getting shot down. You got to give them that. Have a good day, everybody.